go. Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last year's national champions, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so a 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Panthers. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. For a gap against Hansen. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking right, this one caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grant behind the line. It's Hale. Touchdown, SMU, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. He heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. He'll hand it off and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Pitt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last position, very efficient, precise. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at third down and 3. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And the Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Hansen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. A little bit of turn, your turn of the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Scanning the field, it's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ball handed off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A handoff to the back. Breaks an open space. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw play. He breaks free. Past the marker and still going. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's going to pull it down and run.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Field it at the 25. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Panthers.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. shoulder around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Grab made by the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Turns it loose downfield. The senior tries to take a shot that overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, SMU. They were not going to catch him that time. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. On the run, it's Goff. Breaks loose at the 40. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Panthers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start on the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
The defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The pocket breaking down. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Arnold. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got his man wide open. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch. It's Knight. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He fires downfield. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here, Kirk. So 3 quarters complete in his battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They continue to roll up the score. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks into open space. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On the run, it's Johnson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Hale. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Back to throw. It's Maiava. Touchdown, Mustangs. Add 6 more points to the total. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely leaked the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Hop over the middle. It's Fleming. Touchdown hit. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. With the catch, it's Harden. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial third down play right here. To throw, it's Maiava. Caught near the sticks. It's Harden. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Hit as he released it. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work from the 44.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers.